Hello, fellow crocheters. It's Janet with bddpatterns.com. Thank you so much for stopping by today. In this video, I'm going to show you how easy it is to crochet Janet's V-stitch. So let's go. All right, let's talk about what I used to crochet this beautiful stitch. Starting out, I used an I or 5.5 millimeter crochet hook. The yarn that I used today is Caron 1 pound, and that is a worsted weight number 4, and this color is off-white. If you want to weave in your tails easily, then I highly suggest a yarn needle and a yarn needle threader. And last but not least, a sharp pair of scissors. For this stitch, you need to crochet a chain in multiples of 3 plus 1. So I am going to chain 16. For the foundation or setup row, we're going to yarn over as we would for a double crochet, because that's what this stitch is, and we're going to go into the 4th chain from the hook. So 1, 2, 3, 4, right there. All right. And now we're going to yarn over and pull through and complete our double crochet stitch. First stitch is always wonky, right? All right, now we're going to skip a chain and we're going to go and do 2 double crochet stitches. Remember, I said this is just a double crochet into that same chain. For this particular stitch, the first turning or the turning chain from the previous row counts as your first stitch. Next, you skip one and you simply double crochet twice right into that same stitch. This is so easy, but it really does turn out to be such a beautiful stitch. All right, skip the next chain and 2 double crochets into the same stitch. Skip the next chain, 2 double crochets, and so on right to the very end. I love this stitch because when you get going on it, after the foundation row, it just works up so quick. All right, and as you can see, we are going to skip the next stitch and do the same thing, just double crochet right into that last stitch and do that twice. Oops. Okay. There is our foundation row. All right, here we go into our repeat row. To close out the foundation row, we chain 3 and we turn. All right, so now we're going to do a double crochet right in between the last V stitch that we did, which is just the 2 double crochets into that stitch. And you're only going to do 1 in that first one. That's your first V. Now this is going to start building up real nicely, and you're going to have a nice even edge. And that's why I changed up a little bit how Most people do the V-stitch. I don't know if anybody does it this way. I didn't watch a million videos, but I know this is the way I do it. And for me, it just creates the nicest edge. And if I don't want to add a border to my project, this is definitely the way to go. Okay, now we're simply going to do 2 double crochets in between or into our V-stitch from the previous row, and the V-stitch is just 2 double crochets into the same stitch. And this is it. This is so crazy how quickly this goes. Of course, anytime you're doing a double crochet, you already know this. It just works up so much quicker. And I'm going to show you how to literally do a real blanket in a day. And that's my next video, and that's what we're prepping for. So again, all we're doing, and we're almost at the end, all we're doing is just 2 double crochets into the V-stitch from the previous row. And again, the V-stitch is simply the 2 crochet stitches that you did into 1 stitch. That's your V. And as you can see, because we're going in between, you separate it, and there's your V right there. All right, now my last V-stitch, this is where I'm a little bit different. I do complete a V-stitch into that last one. So let's take a look at the anatomy here real quick. All right, this was the first double crochet stitch that you did, and this was the turning chain. And so remember, in this particular pattern, the turning chain counted as the first stitch. So that's why this looks a little different, but it still gives you those 2 bars, and that's the consistency that we're looking for. So all we're going to do is go right into that space, and we're going to do our 2 double crochets. We're going to chain 3, and we're going to turn, and that is the repeat row. And now you can see it's starting to look consistent. We'll do 1 more row together, and then I'm going to turn you loose. All right, here we go. We're into our repeat row again, and that the first V is just 1 double crochet into that first V space from the previous row. And again, that's because remember, our turning chain counts as our first stitch, and now you can see how it's starting to look much more consistent. The first couple rows, it's hard to see it, but this little tiny difference makes a huge difference in the consistency of the stitch, in my opinion. All right, so now we're just skipping that, and we're going right into that V-stitch, and that's all we do. This is just crazy to me. Sometimes when you look at a stitch and it's so simple, it makes you think you're doing it wrong. But we're not. We're just double crocheting into the V's from the previous row, right into that space. It couldn't be easier. That's how we're looking so far. All right, we're just going to keep going until the very end. And like I said, I have a project that is my next project video, and that is utilizing this stitch. And I'm also thinking of doing something else. I'm always trying to figure out the best way to help you guys learn the beginning stitches, the easy stitches of crochet. And so maybe one thing I need to do is when I do a stitch, I need to create a pattern for that stitch. And I think I'm going to go that route, but we'll see. I'm always changing it up. I never know. All right, I'm in that last space, and I'm just going to do my V-stitch.
Thank you so much for watching. Hey, if you made anything with this stitch, would you do me a favor? Just tag me on social media at BDD Patterns.
My number 4, which is what we did and what we just used for the demonstration. And this is my Ophelia blanket, and I will be having a full tutorial on this blanket, and in that I'm going to talk about the reality of making a blanket or crocheting a blanket in one day. So stay tuned. You're not going to want to miss that video.